Hey folks, I'm Paul Buitrón and I'm here with the host of Hammrod.
Abraham Rodriguez, host of Hammrod News.
And he's doing a quick interview and trying to get folks out there what happened in the debates and so on and so forth. Number one, pleasure to meet you.
You too.
And as a fellow podcaster and blogger and so on and so forth, I'm very proud of this boy going out there and doing what he's doing. Folks, you guys should follow his page, follow us, follow Toka, because we need to get all the podcasters together and start showing the truth and showing comments and what happens in the life day by day, what's going on here in Laredo and across Texas, across the nation, because that's the only way we can make this thing happen. So tell me, what's going on?
So my viewers want to know how the debate went, and I know that it's going to be released very soon, and of course I want to give my viewers a sense of how it went. So tell me, how did it go?
Actually, it went better than expected.
Okay.
Better than expected. Everybody enjoyed themselves. I'm at glee with all the comments that we're getting, the messages, the text messages. When we started the debate, it started out some time ago. Okay, we've been doing debates already for a while. This is our second mayoral debate that we have had. We've had other debates in the past, and it started out with what I witnessed in a debate and having a candidate ask me to have a debate several years ago. And what I saw there was, what I witnessed was, it was the Webb County Democrats were having a debate of certain individuals, and I was invited to go watch, and I did. And the first thing that happened is what I saw was one lady pushing another because they were sitting down in different teams, and they're all on the same the party, if you want to put it that way. I'm not no sides. And then I kind of looked at it and I said, well, that's not what a debate should be doing. Shouldn't be one question. I'm going to ask one question to my friend that's similar to what's the color of Napoleon's white horse, and then the other guy, you ask him a question about how come his father was hanged for stealing cattle or something, some BS like that, and people get off guard.
Of course.
So you have to have everything fair. So we did that, and we've had that notability that we had. This year, we started back in June, and we spoke with all the candidates that were running back then and in July and everybody else. And we kind of said, we're hosting the debate. Where do we have it? There's several candidates already. Oh, but let's have it over here. Let's have it with a dinner. Let's have it at a reception home. And these were ideas from the candidates themselves.
No.
And I said, okay, let me talk to everybody who's on board. And the majority weren't. And we said, no, this is what's going to happen. This is how much it is. We're going to sell chairs. Everybody brings in their crew, have fun, and enjoy. If you can't get 10 people and it came out to $50, if you can't get 10 people to support you, well, then you shouldn't be running.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have 10 people that can support you, you should not be even in the thing.
Yeah.
And so we started with that, and I said, listen, that money's not for us. That money's going to be I'm going to give it to USA Savant, donate it for them to get a regulation-sized boxing ring. So let's kill two birds with one stone. One, charity. Let's help out the sports. Let's help out the athletes of boxing and Savant. Back several years ago, I gave 2 boxing rings. And each boxing ring roughly costs about 10 to 11 grand, okay? To the Webb County Sheriff, at that time was Rick Flores, and that's what we have, the Webb County POW, and they use it, and it fulfills my heart every day to see good boxers come out of it. So at least we know it was going on the right path, right? So things happen, some people get mad, some people get ticked off or whatever it is, and that's their own prerogative. That's what we have, the will to either pick a candidate, vote for a candidate, or who do we support for a candidate. And yesterday, we had several candidates that bowed out at the beginning. We had several candidates bow out 2 weeks before that had already committed themselves. They had given the word. And to each their own reasons.
Yeah.
And we had, yesterday we had 2 out of that. We had Gunny Gonzalez and Roque Vela. We had Mercurio that called, and he had an emergency earlier that day. So that's an excuse. And then we had the City Council District 1. We had one candidate bow out, said she was not going to partake in the race anymore because she was going to be pushed. And I see get people going in there, and what happens is that when you see this type of in politics, there's always people getting pushed into a race, and then all of a sudden you find out that there's no funding.
There's no funding.
Hey, each one of those big signs costs anywhere between $30 to $50. You know what I'm saying? So if you at $100, if you're getting a 30, that's 3 signs. So if you're gonna put out 30 signs, it's already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's a lot of money.
so it's a lot of money. So you have to plan it out. You can't just say, I'm just gonna run for the heck of it.
No, yes.
But also, if you're going to go and you're gonna be very vociferous about, I'm the right candidate, and when you have to face your opponent, you make up 50,000 excuses for not to go, then why should we have you? Because at a time of struggle that Laredo's been in before, we already saw what the past administration did.
Yes. Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So just imagine having another person that's going to go jump off the rails and say, well, I don't have to do anything here, but I don't have to face it. And let me go over here and talk about it, and I can talk to whoever I want and not talk to everybody else. It shows a difference. All in all, it was a good debate.
Okay.
We had the Texas representative debate with Mr. Raymond and Mr. Brennan.
How was
That was pretty good. It was great discussions back and forth, because you saw two different parties, and when you see the two parties, it's different. But when you see people running that are concerned about one district, it's kind of the same problems. I'm running because we have no water. I'm running because there's a issue with the taxes. I'm running because this occurs on this end. I'm running because there's potholes in this street.
Yeah.
I'm running because there's no traffic lights. So what really is there to discuss? But when you saw the state rep debate, you saw the division because it's ideologies.
It's ideologies
of the different ones. And with that being said, it was a great debate. All in all, I'm very proud of the people that are there, and the people that showed up. It shows a lot for them.
And how many people showed up compared to how many people that are running?
Very few, because there's a lot of races out there.
Yes.
Okay. I think candidates, all in all, of all the races, they're talking about 36, 37, about 38.
Yeah.
When you put everybody together, we only did 3 races. I'm not going to have another one. I'm not looking to have another one. I was trying to, but all of a sudden everybody starts arguing where we have it, where we have this, and I said, you know what, this is too much headache. I'll probably do one when the runoffs come in, and get all the people do the runoff, and it's going to be held in a different format. But again, folks, if you rent a place, people don't understand. Oh, you were charging this. If you rent a place to have all this group, they're going to charge you anyway.
Yeah.
Some people are going to charge.
That's what I was going to get to.
A lot of people are going to charge to more than others. So people are saying this and that and whatever. Listen, people, if you do not have 10 people that can pay $50 for you to go see you.
Yes. Then don't run.
Or 25,
Yeah.
Don't run, go home, bye-bye.
Yeah.
You're irrelevant to the matter. Because we cannot, and besides, let's take the money out of it. If you cannot face your opponent anywhere, and that's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant too. If you can't have.
Listen, you can see that. I come from a pugilist background. Sometimes you have butterflies when you're going to go inside the ring, smack it out with somebody that's trying to take your head off. You know what I'm saying? and so this is the same thing.
Yes.
Now people are representing you to go up there and be their defender. And what are you going to do? You're going to hide when something happens? There's an issue, I don't want to be there? Can't have that. All in all, the debates went well. Folks, we raised about $850 more or less. We're still paying a couple of expenses there. There's a couple of checks that are coming in. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 to put it in inside there. So we have good money to go for USA Savata. We're going to give it to them, and that's just the way it is.
Do you have an idea of when the video would be out of the debates?
Listen, we had 4 cameras rolling.
Okay.
We have 4 hours more or less on each one, or 3 hours of each one. So there's going to be some debates. I don't think I'm going to post the whole thing, talking and opening and reading. I'm just going to post the debates of each one and take it there. Rendering and everything else, if I can, I'm the one that's doing it. So I don't have a team or something. It's probably going to be Monday, Tuesday, but we'll put one at a time, and when they come out, and we'll start. So it'll be sometime next week. So folks, if you've got in there, go to YouTube, click on Buitrón Academy, Gloves Off, click on subscribe to his page, and also subscribe to Gloves Off on Facebook. And folks, good guy here. Follow him. He's doing an excellent job. It takes guts to go out there and start filming. It takes guts to go out there and start talking to the public, and more so, trying to spread good news to good people. We love you.